I gotta be honest with you, I don't think this Robert Hurr testimony is going the way Republicans wanted. Let's first hear where they found Biden's documents.
In Biden's center?
That's correct.
They were found in President Biden's garage?
In Wilmington, Delaware, yes.
And in his basement den?
Also in the same home, yes.
In his main floor office?
Correct.
And his third floor den?
Correct.
At the University of Delaware?
Correct.
And at the Biden.
But there's one big difference that we need to point out.
The case with Donald Trump. You have a copy of your report today, don't you, in front of you?
I do.
You read a portion of it for me. Your words, it is page 11, starting on line 3, beginning with the words, unlike the evidence involving Mr. Biden. Would you read the next few sentences?
Unlike the evidence involving Mr. Biden, the allegations set forth in the indictment of Mr. Trump, if proven, would present serious aggravating facts.
No, keep going.
Keep going.
Congresswoman, I'm happy to have you read the words in my report.
No,
Well,
we
it's
want to
your
hear
report,
you.
so I think it actually is more fitting that you read those.
Me too.
Most notably, after being given multiple chances to return classified documents and avoid prosecution, Mr. Trump allegedly did the opposite.
Keep going.
According to the indictment, he not only refused to return the documents for many months, but he also obstructed justice by enlisting others to destroy evidence and then to lie about it.
That's
You may
important.
stop there.
Translation. They did need search warrants and many hours of law enforcement resources to go after Joe Biden to get the documents back. They willingly handed them over and willingly let them search for them. And Mike Pence as well, but not the Donald. Huge difference. But let's continue.
Now, you noted in your testimony that the specific comments you made about President Biden's memory have gotten a lot of attention. And as we've seen today, our Republican colleagues are again and again trying to weaponize those comments in a cheap attempt to score political points. But as someone who's participated in trials, you know that witnesses, regardless of age, often have difficulty recalling specific statements or facts when asked about them many years after those facts. So let's take a quick look at a differing witness experiencing a lapse in memory during a deposition.
Yeah, let's do that.
Your next wife was a woman by the name of Marla Maples.
Right.
And sitting here today, do you recall what years you were married to Ms. Maples?
I'd have to get the exact dates for you. I can do that.
Am I correct that you married your current wife in January 2005?
I don't know relative to that date.
And what years were you the owner of the Pop Hotel?
I don't know the use of
James Webb.
I don't remember the names. Don't remember the name.
So you don't remember saying you have one of the best
I
friends?
don't remember that.
I don't remember shit.
I remember you telling me, but I don't know that I said.
So I would also add that Mr. Trump told lawyers, I don't remember, 35 times in his deposition for a lawsuit over Trump University. And in response to questions from special counsel Robert Mueller, he answered, did not remember or could not recall 27 times.
It's almost like projection.
In your report, though, is that correct? The word photographic?
That does not appear in my report.
I now want to show you and play a video of what is absolutely not photographic.
I want to see.
In the failing New York Times by an anonymous,
Anonymous?
reckless coward. We are a nation that just recently heard that Saudi Arabia and Russia will repeat. I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the investigation.
And I watch our police and our firemen down on 7-Eleven, down the World Trade Center.
And we did with Obama. We won an election that everyone said couldn't be won.
Hillary.
This is the very definition of totalitarianism. And let me begin by wishing you a beautiful look. You remember this? Do you remember? God bless the United States. The windmills are driving them crazy. They're driving
I'm the gentleman.
the whales, I think, a little batty.
I'm
And I
the
went to
gentleman
Puerto
as
Rico
inspired.
and I met with the president of the...
Like, that's your guy? Now let's talk about Biden.
And I want to give you a chance, since the transcript is out, to correct the record on an important point. Very sadly, your report on page 208 says that Mr. Biden couldn't come up with the year of his son, Beau Biden's death. When in fact in the transcript it shows that you asked him the month. And do you know what he said, Mr. Hurr? He said, oh God, May 30th. Would you like to correct the record? His memory was pretty firm on the month and the day.
Congresswoman, I don't believe that's correct with respect to the transcript, but if you could refer me to a specific page, I'd be happy to look.
And my second document, to clarify for you, sir, Mr. Hurr, from the transcription, page 82, the words are President Biden's. What month did Beau die? Oh, God, May 30th. A searing memory. I ask unanimous consent.
Without objection.
It's almost like all they have are lies. I think the chef's kiss of the whole thing was...
Attorney Hurr, Webster's dictionary defines senile as exhibiting a decline of cognitive ability, such as memory associated with old age. Mr. Hurr, based on your report, did you find that the president was senile?
I did not. That conclusion does not appear in my report, Congressman.
So from where I'm sitting, this is just another swing and a miss from the Republican Party. See y'all in the voting booths November 5th.